ॐ शुक्लां भरधरं विष्णु शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्याये सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः सूर्याय चन्द्राय मङ्गलाय बुधाय च गुरुशुक्रशनिभ्यश्च राहवे केतवे नमो नमः। नमस्ते। In today's session, I will try to analyze the possibilities of World War III, and little bit astrological coincidence of the ongoing situation in our globe. Also, the Mahakala Chakra, or the cycle of various planets, especially the Jupiter, Guru Graha, the Saturn, Shani Graha, and Rahu, Ketu, the four planets. We believe in Indian astrology, the Dirghacharis, those who take long time to move from one zodiac sign to the other, or one Rashi to the other. Right now, the Jupiter sitting in the Min Rashi or Pisces, and Shani, Saturn, is situated in the Kumbh Rashi or Aquarius. Rahu is in Mesh Rashi or Aries, and Ketu is in the Tula Rashi or in the Libra. So, these planetary things, or four planets, how they influence upon the whole globe. In Indian astrology or Vedic astrology, we believe these Dirghachari planets are responsible not only upon the individual's things, it also has its impact upon the whole creation or upon the whole planet or our earth. And the Mahakala Chakra has its own style and own tides. Sometimes it may give timely rain and timely seasonal variations and when it is not in its pace, that time the possibilities of lot of natural ups and downs or natural calamities, untimely rains or extensive rains, and the extreme heat waves or extreme cold or extreme winter season, like the ups and downs the gap will be more, and the Kala Chakra or Rutu Chakra is not in its space. And what causes for this impairment or imbalancement of the Kala Chakra? Sometimes few of the things are under control of the human beings, and sometimes it is not under the control of our human race. Our human race has been witnessed lot of mass extinctions, lot of catastrophes like wars, man-made disasters, wars and fights, and certain pandemics caused mass destruction of human race also. And even nowadays scientists too are afraid of the day of doomsday. The doomsday is very near. The doomsday clock now shows only 100 seconds to go for the 12 o'clock. For the midnight, of the doomsday is only 100 seconds far. In 1999 it was 17 minutes. Now we are having only the 100 seconds because of the man-made catastrophes, chances of the catastrophes by the man-made destructions of the natural resources causing harm to our planet in all means. We polluted the water, polluted the ground, polluted the air, and also the space. All Panchabhutas, we are overused because of our selfish needs. Every day we are demolishing the hills and mountains, we are scraping or raising the rainforests or evergreen forests, we are letting the drainage and harmful chemical wastes etc. to the river and ocean. We are using relentlessly the plastics, pesticides, chemicals, fertilizers, etc. etc. And there are a lot of global leaders, politicians, ministers, presidents, prime ministers, and lots such big shots. They speak about the global warming, they speak upon the conservation of soil, and they do give big lectures, and they roam the world around. But the people are preaching, never they followed a little bit in their life. The eco-friendly living only on books and lectures and seminars, and huge money has been spent to this stylish and fashionable environmentalists. Lots such gurus also nowadays are roaming around the globe on the sophisticated high-end motorcycle, high-end motorbike, and they are working upon to conserve the nature, conserve the natural resource, to serve the soil and all. And in their own conventions and all, their or annual gathering in their ashrams or in their places, thousands of people gathering and millions of liters of petrol burnt for one day events and all. And for the construction of the huge monuments and icons, etc., everything, they used thousands of tons of steel and cement and all. And every day, such masters, such environmentalists are getting the more popularity, and they are more popular among the human race. Now, because of the mass media and this information technology innovation and all, people has no time to work upon. They only watch the medias every day, watching, having a lot of access to the various handles like Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, and lot of such. We adjusted, adapted, and now addicted. The addiction thing is the dangerous to this human race. So, for example, one farmer in a village in our India, 50 years ago, he was never using any kind of fertilizer or pesticides. He never even thought of the using such things, and in his mind it is that the using of such pesticides and fertilizers is a sinful act. But after the gradual growth of the civilization or gradual growth in our nation or developments, his adjacent farmers started to use the fertilizers and pesticides, and when they used the pesticides, the insects has been attacked to the farmer, one who is not using the pesticides, and on next crop he also started to use this, and nowadays they are totally adjusted, adapted and addicted to the fertilizer and pesticide. Same way, lot of things we are now using the lot things in our daily life which is harmful both to our body, mind and our nature. Our selfish move in this modern age is the trap of our mass extinction, or like Bhasmasura Mohini Katha. One Bhasmasura getting the boon, no, we know that, and out of his own mistake, and he burnt into ashes. And as per astrology, what is the connection between the astrology and the conservation of nature, or what is the relation between the Mahakala Chakra and to the ecology? Our Jyotish Shastra believes each planets has their own characteristics and own responsibilities too. Starting with the sun or the Surya Bhagavan. Surya Bhagavan is the Atma Karaka, or the soul of the whole creation, Atma Shakti. He showers the energy to each and every living beings. The energy will be transformed into various forms. The solar energy, the Surya Bhagavan, the sun, is the emperor amongst the 9 planets we believe in Indian astrology. And Chandrama is the Manokaraka, or the Manas, the mind thing. Also, the Chandrama, moon, is controller of the water and water resources, and the herbs and plants, especially the medicinal plants and herbs belongs to the Chandramas and moon. And Mars is the planet who is responsible to the courage or boldness or the things to achieve or to fight against the evil things within us and in outside. So Mars is the Dhairya Karaka, and the Buddha or the Mercury is the Buddhi Karaka, as well as he is responsible for the all greeneries or green vegetables, plants or crops, and forests, rainforests, and each and every the plant kingdom is under the control of the Buddha Graha or the Mercury. Then Guru Graha is the Jnana Karaka, is the wisdom or the highest intellect or the right knowledge is the Jnana. Guru gives the Jnana how to live in accordance with the environment or eco-friendly living, in tune to the nature, how we should live our life. The Rishi culture evolved in our Indian history. They always build their hermitage in the bank of river or in the natural atmosphere or in the wild forest too. Even a lot of wild animals living in and around their hermitage, no animal is harming them because they know how to live in friendly with the whole nature. So the Guru indicates that Rishi culture and the Jnana. Then comes the Shukra or the Venus. Venus is Karaka or the responsible for the various desires or kamanas, various desires within us, and also Karaka for the wealth and money. Shukra is the wealth and money Karaka. But he also known as the Daitya Guru, Asura Guru, while the Jupiter is known as the Deva Guru. Deva Guru means is the auspicious one, and Shukra is the Daitya Guru, Asura Guru, means he fills the worldly things in our mind. So be careful when Shukra is blessing with you with lot of money and wealth, and again we are running after accumulating the wealth again and again, and things finally goes to the Rakshasi thing or the evil things or the Asuri thing. So the Shukra is that Asuri Shakti. Then comes the Shani or Saturn. Saturn is an impartial judge or an teacher. He always warns the individual as well as the society. He warns each and every individual and as well as the society. Whenever the ego, we cross the limit of our ego, whenever we cross the limit of our extremes like excessive selfishness, excessive use of the natural resources, and causing harm to all other living beings or other species. Even the scientists also say nowadays, since 300 years or so, because of the industrialization and modern civilization, thousands of plant species extincted and thousands of the animal kingdom or the animal species also extinction, and thousands of species under endangered state. So scientists too also believe the extreme use or the thinking, never be thinking of the drawbacks or the long duration side effects of consuming lot of natural resources, burning lot of fuels, and still we are digging the oil wells, and we are burning the fuel millions of tons a year. So it is not possible to compensate the loss already caused, but it is possible to check or minimize the things. That thing, Shani Maharaja. Now we are coming to the main chapter, means the Kala Chakra. Shani is the representative of the Kala Chakra. Shani is the representative of the nature. Shani is the representative of the Dharma, Satya and Nyaya. So Dharma is the righteousness or religion, and Nyaya is the judgment. Satya is the truthfulness. So in this modern age, the Shani Maharaja has started his Kala Chakra warning in the year 2019. We certain astrologers in our astrologer conference conducted in Bangalore in 2019, we warned about there will be a world war like situation, there will be a natural calamity like thing, or some untoward things will cause a lot of mess in the year of 2020. Nobody believed that time, and some small papers in the Kannada local paper, they reported there will be a world war in 220 or some kind of will be the catastrophe will cause in 2000, or not only for the nation, worldwide. But everybody forgot on that. In the year 2020, nobody are willing to recall the event. The 2020 things, whole world knows the pandemic, corona, whether it is man-made or it is natural, God only knows. But whole universe or whole human race has suffered. The Shani Maharaja, when he entered to his own Rashi or own sign, that Makara Rashi, the Capricorn, in January 24th, 2020. And before that, in 2019, one Grahana has been closed, the Surya Grahana, the Ketu Grasta Surya Grahana, or the solar eclipse in the year of 2019, the Surya Grahana on the Amavasya day in Vikari Samsara in Mula Nakshatra. Especially note that the Mula Nakshatra. In Indian astrology, we believe that whatever the things happens in Mula Nakshatra will give a long-lasting and a memorable lesson to the whole creation. Mula Nakshatra belongs to the Ketu, and in one Nakshatra the Grahana has occurred in 2019, Surya Grahana. And on the eve of the Grahana, some astrologers foretold the coming catastrophes or coming dangerous or bad days to our human race. We foretold, and I tweeted in the Twitter too the impact of the Surya Grahan in the 2019, December 26th. And after that, within 1 month, on the Amavasya day itself, Shani Maharaja entered to the Makar Rashi, and the Makar Rashi entry of the Shani Bhagavan, and started to teach the lesson each and every day to the human race. And we are witnessing the uncertainty around the globe each and every day. And it has been speeded up day by day because of the Kalasarpa Yogas. Kalasarpa means the Rahu and Ketu. So for the more details, you watch my earlier videos. I have explained how the Kalasarpa Yoga occurs. In my previous videos, I have been explained with showing the charts of the Kundalis. The Kalasarpa is going to continue this year 2022 and again 2023. Also Kalasarpa Yoga will be there, and the combination of Shani and Mangal, the Mars and the Saturn, Shani Kuja Yuti in the month of April and May it occurred, and again it is going to be occur in the month of July and August, September, and that time also it is dangerous in 2022. July, August, September month also very dangerous to the whole creation. And the bursting of the war, World War has been started already, means in the 2020 and 2019 or 2019, the Surya Grahan itself is the lighter or ignited. The war has been ignited in that year of the 2019, and it has been speeded up in the year of 2020, and in the year 2021 it is little bit more the impact of World War, and in this year the World War impact will be more and more. World War in the sense it is not only the war with the weapons, bombs and the missiles, but it is war with a lot of invisible things and invisible microbes, and corona-like pandemics may repeat or reappear again, or the variant of other microbes or other viruses are ready to attack upon us even this year. So the war is not only with the man-made weapons or the missiles, bombs or nuclear weapons. The war is ongoing, the running war is within us, and lot of people lost their lives in various nations. Certain developed nations having the right arrangement or right treatment and right data, but in certain developing or underdeveloped nations there is no proper care or proper treatment or no proper data. The number of the deaths due to the pandemic is still a mystery, and this year the war situation will be more and more speedy in the month of July and August, then September. So the doomsday is not far. Even the scientists say the doomsday is not far. It is 100 seconds from the doomsday clock. And how to check or what things we should do as our contribution. As an individual, each and everybody can switch over to the simple lifestyle, simple living. There is a saying, simple living and high thinking. But we are now high living and no thinking. We are thinking only about the money. We are thinking only about our amenities and gadgets, and how to increase the wealth, and how to multiply our wealth, and how to buy new car, how to buy new house or flat, or how to decorate our house, and how to get the lot of access to the modern sophisticated items and all. So nobody is caring to save the environment in their deeds. Lot of words we listen. For example, myself, I am living in Bangalore, the metro city, but still I am not using my own vehicle. I am using the public transport since 30 years. I am using the bus, or I am walking for the nearest distance up to 3 to 4 kilometers. I am crossing by walking. I am traveling on the public transport. I am never using my own vehicle. And even my daughter also, she used to go to her college by walk, or whenever it is false, we use the public transport. It is possible, and lot of people, since 30 years I am observing, I know those who are walking and are using bicycles or the cycles, they are now owning 2 or 3 cars, and their children even going to the high school, even they are not having the proper license, they are having the motorcycle and bikes. So this kind of excessive use of the technology and excessive use of the amenities with the selfish mode and the laziness, it has been causing more and more danger one or other way. The raised mountains, the raised forest, and polluted rivers and the oceans, we have to pay the each and every paisa or rupee, whatever we have sucked from the nature, and that day is nearing. Now we should think over it, and better to switch over to the eco-friendly living, or how to go for the simple living. It is possible. Go for the simple living thing and minimize the dependency of lot of things. Lot of people ask me, oh, you are saying like that, you are using the smartphone, you are using the computer, and like, yes, I am using as the technological things, whatever the innovations are very helpful to convey or to communicate. It is now essential. It is not possible to give up all of sudden, overnight. It is not possible. All of sudden, it is not possible to give up each and everything, or not possible to give up the electricity what we are consuming. It is a lot of things, but it is possible to minimize. I am not asking to give up each and everything, but to minimize your dependency to the lot of gadgets or lot of things, or overuse of the things, and not limiting the wants and desires. It is possible. So Shani is the planet who is the controller of our desires, and who is the teaching various lessons. Whenever Shani comes to the Makara and Kumbha Rashi, and every 30 and 36 years, he is changing the Rashi every 2.5 years. Whenever he is completing the zodiac from Makara Rashi, it takes 30 years, and every 30 years there will be a lesson to the human race. And each such Makara Rashi entry and the Kumbha Rashi and Makara Rashi known as his own abode. Whenever it is coming the its own abode, it is a lot of lesson. And in this Hindu year, we started in this Hindu year on the April month, April 2nd on 2022, the Saturday, that belongs to the Shani Maharaja. So this year's Lord also Shani Raja, and now he is in Kumbha Rashi, and will be there till the July 17th, and again the retrograde moment in the month of 2022, July 17th. 2022 July 17th, Shani will be again coming back to the Makar Rashi, and again there will be there up to the January month, and in January month again coming back to the Kumbha Rashi. This Makara Kumbha travel of the Shani Maharaja will be a very, very important period to the human race, and will be there till 2025 March. Remember, still 3 years, there will be a lot of lessons Shani Maharaja will teach to the human race. The world war, not only between the Ukraine and Russia, world war there will be between each and every human being. The day will come, each and every human will fight within their civilization, within their cities or this thing. So lot of natural calamities this year foretold, like water flood situations or extensive rains, untimely rains, and sometimes the cyclones impact and the whirlwind, everything will may cause lot of calamities in the nature. And the pandemic thing will also getting speed, picking the speed in this year, and especially in the month of June, July, August, it is speeding up. So these are all the Kala Chakra impacts. What we did, the Papa Karyas or the sinful acts collectively, not only one person or one individual or one community or one nation, is the whole globe has been addicted to destroy the nature, and the price we are paying, and the next generation will suffer a lot of things because of our mistakes. So the warning bell has been rang to Shani Maharaja. Now is in your hand how to handle my future or how to build my future, either with a lot of materials or a lot more the knowledge thing or jnana. We have to switch over to the jnana chakshu from the lot of our worldly things. We have to go for a little bit the spiritual aspect, and we should teach our children also better to do little charity, go for little prayer and for the meditation, and look within who I am and what is my goal and in what way I helped my nature, the mother nature, the Bhumata. Bhumata, she known as the Kshamaya Dharitri. She will pardon all our mistakes or whatever we caused the damage to her. But now it has been crossed the limit or crossed the boundaries of our Kshama or pardon. Now we are unfit to get the mercy of the Bhumata or Bhumi Devi. So the Kala Chakra aspect, the Maha Kala Chakra aspect by Shani Maharaja, it's whenever Shani is coming to the Makar and Kumbha Rashi from 2022 to 2025, the 5 years period are the very, very important. Now please switch over to the Jnana thing or the Dharma thing, Satya thing, Dana thing. Dana means the charity, Satya is the truthfulness, and the honesty thing. So Satya Dharma is nothing but the honesty, the purity, the truthfulness, non-violence, each and every things, the merits. Whenever in Yoga Sutra, we teach the first Anga, Yama and Niyama. Yama Niyama, Ahimsa, Satya, Astaya, Aparigraha, Brahmacharya. So there are the 5 yamas or the do's and don'ts, like, and the things are related with the Shani Maharaja's rule or Shani Maharaja's judgment. The simple living is the only remedy to the survive our human race, and limited use of the gadgets, or not only the gadgets, all the things or materials, to minimize the damage or minimize the pollution. Now each and every individual's responsibility to contribute with the deeds, not with the speech and not only the banners or the one-day rallies and one-day cycle rides and all. So Shani Maharaja gives lot of good things also to the spiritual people, lot of good knowledge to those who are inclined to the dharmic way, Forget whatever you are belong to the religion, either Hindu, Muslim or Christianity. But the all religion, different label, the only one thing, the Sanatana, our Sanatana Dharma means it is everlasting. The everlasting, the Dharma, it is a Dharma, it is a no name for that Dharma. It is Sanatana, it is the eternal truthfulness, the honesty, the non-violence. All religion advocates that. All religion advocates the charity. All religion advocates the simple living. All religion advocates or suggests to live in accordance with the nature's law. All religion teaches to respect the natural laws. But we violated since 3 centuries, and now we are coming on the edge of our boundaries. So the threshold of this doomsday is there. The doomsday is not far, and Shani Maharaja is the teacher. He warned us a lot of way to the pandemic, the historical pandemic, while the whole world has been locked down, the temples, churches and mosques. So now think once again to live in tune with the nature, respect the Mother Earth, respect the nature's laws, and go for the simple living. For more astrological and spiritual videos, please watch my Astro Acharya Guruji YouTube channel, like it and share the contents, and also please subscribe to my channel and help us to give more and more services in the field of astrology and spirituality. Thank you once again. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.